Hello everyone, it's Fatality Pwn, your local neighborhood Majin shitter. I am back tonight, and I'm ready to play more Starfield, because it's been almost 2 weeks since I actually started this fucking game. Has it been 30 seconds since the stream started? I don't know. I swore. Fuck it. We bomb. Continue. I got 1 hour and 48 minutes on this save, and almost halfway through the month. We're already towards the end of this month. Yeah, confirm. Let me see if the stream's working. It's working. Alright. Problem is, I can't tell how loud it is. So that might be an issue. Let me double check. Fuck. It's a little bit loud. Let me see. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Where are my headphones? This was a mistake! This should be fine, I think. Funniest thing is, I don't even know what I was doing last time. Oh yeah, I'm over encumbered. Also, I think I have a graphics driver update, but I'm not gonna pay attention to that. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Ooh. Where's my stash? Where can I throw stuff away in bed? Give me that. Research lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and to manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. Can I make this? I cannot. Research project, barrel mods 1 complete. Inventory. Oh, I'm way over mass. Hmm. fast travel directly from. But how do I add weapons to this? How do I add stuff to this? Fuck. This game is so loud. Fucking music. Could do with a bit less music. Christ. I need to double check. This is pissing me off. Game doesn't tell me how I fucking add that shit. Alright, I figured it out. It was the fucking favorite button. I hate this game. Select mission tab in the bottom right. Bottom section. I don't see that. Oh, there we go. Press R1 to automatically plot a course to your next objective. We're jumping. Wow. I'm doing it, Mr. Krabs. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Alright, here we go.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Achoo! Help me. was a sneeze and a half. Herb. I think I decided either tomorrow or Thursday I'm gonna do a just art practice live stream where I just spend like an hour or two just practicing my drawing. Friday's gonna stick to me with Friday I do gotta play Naita again, so I might do that tomorrow. I'll do Naita and maybe F-Zero 99.
Hey, Bosco! What, no Barry? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Dude, I can't hear you. So fucking loud.
And
Yeah.
here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Dude, your mouth's not even moving.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing. The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint. Sure, have at it.
Oh, there we go. I can actually... Yeah. I can customize my ship. Ooh doo 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 doo. Ship upgrade mods or mode allows you to make improvements to your ship without needing to worry about where modules should be placed. Some upgrades may have level or skill requirements. Multiple grades can be made, and their cost will be added at the end of the session. I have no credits. I just spent mine. Fuck. Shipbuilder allows you to fully design, modify, and paint your ship. The floor gauge to the right tells you where new modules will appear when the floor gauge is at 0, for example. Floor gauge, what do you mean? When the floor gauge is at 0, for example, new modules will be placed in the center mass of the ship. Building new ship modules will cost credits, and deleting them will give you credits back. The shipbuilder will keep a running total and process the entire transaction at the end. There is a flight check that will give you warnings or errors if your design is invalid for any reason. I don't have enough money for anything. Damn.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
What ships do they got? The Rambler. Galileo. Ooh, I like this one. Sparrow. Achilles looks nice. Echo No Hall. Nah. I like the Kefir. Kind of reminds me of the one from Star Wars. This one I like. But there's so much. Yeah, but it's not telling me how much I have or how much it is. Oh, 4,611. Oh, the whole ship. That's damn.
I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
One sec. Alright, I'm back. Need to double check something.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year, and it kinda smelled. But I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Ugh, Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
Little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
Wow. This lady's a bitch.
May I help you?
Your voice is delayed.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever.
God, I hate Bethesda
Spacers,
games.
House Varun, Crimson Fleet. Everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream. Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are...
Louder.
uh,
Like
louder.
Twitter or X.
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
So they're assholes. Cool.
Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there, somewhere. Or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
Now kill them.
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
Well, that's nice to know.
Another time, then.
Who are you?
Not now.
Fuck yourself. Oh, delayed voice again.
I've
Yay.
never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff. Is that really an appropriate thing to say to a child? Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long.
Why was
getting
there an
here.
explosion in the back?
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. I used to be an actuary. Now look at me. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Problem?
No.
Okay, no bounty. People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is a real hell if I know, but they think it is. And that makes them dangerous.
I believe it. I believe in a giant snake. It's probably an allegory to fucking the snake in the Garden of Eden or some bullshit. UC security office. Wow. Oh
Well,
my
hello.
god.
You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
I want to be a bounty hunter.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
Damn, that's it?
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies?
Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't... As for why, you can ask Aegis. Let me know if you have any questions.
I'm really rather busy.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now. Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus through the settled systems. They like to set up shop in old facilities, places abandoned in the colony war. That way, they can strike anywhere.
How's the investigation? Take care.
Just, you don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right?
You know, my mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor. Mothers, am I right?
I understand that feeling. I became a shitty artist. Now look at me. Waste of space. Oh. Ah. So do I have that quest in my thing? Cool. Let's do that. Let's do that quest.
Man, I could really dive deep into some chunks right now. Wanna join?
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space.
The Mass District. I'm here.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work.
I don't know who that is. Don't talk to me.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
We're still fighting the colony war. We just need to...
This space is a memorial to those lost during the Colony War. Your consideration is requested. Quiet is requested while on memorial grounds.
Alright. How do we get down there?
Defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy.
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra. You look like you know how to handle yourself, know how to fly. Vanguard might well have a place for you.
Is this Vanguard?
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside.
That was easier than I thought. God
I'm
damn.
afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of my division's work. No. My parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are. Ah, right. You're Sergeant Yumi's recruit. You're taller than I expected. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has been compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. We think non-UC affiliated groups have their eye on it, and are using it to identify field agents. Normally, we just burn the location, but we didn't get this intel until after the drop. So we're going to need non-Aegis personnel to do the pickup to cover our tracks. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi and the job's done. All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything. You get used to it after a while, and it makes the occasions where you can all the more meaningful. Good luck with the mission.
Hello.
Shut up. I hate when random AI fucking decide to talk to me. I hate talking to people. Fucking bastard. Talk to me again, I'll never talk to you. Yeah, I don't really trust this organization, but I'm kind of dying for money. And if this gets me money, well, so be it. gotta do what you gotta do. That person just vanished into nothingness. Dusted. Atoms in the fucking wind. Oh, here.
What was the name of that guy? The contact for the job?
Beats me.
ATM. ATM. Steal from ATM. Advanced.
My partner and I have talked about transferring to the same division. It would allow us to...
It's literally right, like, not even like a city block away from this place.
How's you? Still have? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said, my luck's we've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late. Not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? Well, I have you now. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
Oh.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite. I've got nothing at the moment, but... it's a lot of work, as always. People like to say, New Atlantis is the safest city in the settled systems. Well, safe... Back to work, then.
Move. Ah, that's right. There's a new Genshin update today. I gotta go play that.
You see
after the
that
stream.
scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there. Always nice to see a new... Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just... something to say to customer. Listen, you just relax. That work for you? Let me know if there's anything. Sure thing. What can I get you?
Yeah, give me a drink.
Yep. Spaceport. I've got some. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient, but it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, but... And really? I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on... I really do. It's gonna keep me... Before we say, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here. This is just one friend talking to another friend.
I just
asking
met
if
you.
maybe that
I
friend
just want
could
the drink.
possibly find a
I'm
way
not
to
your
get
friend.
her important cargo
You
out
ever
of the
imply I'm your
impound.
friend again, I'll fucking
And
kill
if
you.
hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, God, you have no... I'm obviously not expecting you, or anyone, to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I know a few things, but not much.
The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access card. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking. No offense.
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlanta Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No.
Catch you later.
I do have a pass now, don't I?
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly. It is likely a
Hi
significant
there.
contributing factor to his being
Thanks for stopping in.
overweight.
Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions and... Oh, please.
No. I sold the digipic by mistake. I hate my life.
Thanks. And I can't take all the credit. If it weren't for him, I don't know. Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
If you're in the market for artwork, I'm sure I can... Dealing in art is... Indeed, I am. I've been an art dealer for most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular client later. However, I don't yet have the art. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back? You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged. It's just a matter of picking. There's really no need to worry. It's all very simple. Excellent. You'll be picking up the art from Zoe Kaminsky at the Trade Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson Jabrel's art. She'll understand. Return the artwork to me, and you will be compensated.
Easy money.
Well, of course they do. I've heard tell that you can get some very impressed. But for now, in a sense, my trade doesn't necessarily need me to be tied down in one location. Because of that, I travel all over the settled systems. I'm here now for an opportunity. But before this, I was in Aquila. Before that, Neon. In my line of work, I can't afford to stay in one place for very long. Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I grew up in Neon, and I knew I had to get out of that place somehow. I did a few odd jobs, some deliveries, and I never thought I'd do what I do. But I suppose life can be surprising.
Okay.
See you.
You have a nice day now.
This looks sketchy. Oh.
I got contact. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. Take your time. I got all day. Watch your back out there.
One sec. I want to make sure I didn't break the game. Because I accidentally turned on console commands for a second there.
Not in the mood to chat.
Okay.
Good find. It might be worth a ton of credits to somebody. I know.
If you're looking for a tracker, you've come to the right place. By the way, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Apparently he's got...
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop. So. Perhaps. But please. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit. If there's something you need, no matter what it is. Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Thanks for your business. I thought the name made it rather odd. Whether it's bulk cargo, we have shipping lanes across the settled systems and deal with nearly every major corporation and faction. Be my guest.
What do they have? Coachman. Ooh. Ooh. Rattler. That's not bad. Egg chunks in a that's nasty.
Pleasure dealing with you.
Oh, let's go back to Mr. Baldy. Can I actually check the package that I picked up?
Selling off.
Shh! Are you crazy? Keep your... Oh, get off your high horse. I didn't trick.
What do you have to complain about?
You're getting paid.
It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to... But I digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be on my way. That's of no concern to you. I told you at the end of our business that we will not speak about it. Back to it then.
Oh, I leveled up finally. Oh, that's nice.
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Buddy, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of here.
Is this Earth? No, Jemison. Oh no, we're in Alpha Centauri. I'm stupid. My god. Why do I feel so tired? It's because I haven't had zero action in the game so far and I've just been talking. Maybe. I always get tired at this time of day. For no reason.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis.
You won't miss fucking nothing. Oh my god, those eyes are terrifying. Hello? Fucking eyeballs.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
This robot, I wish would shut up.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting. Captain, everyone will be in the library.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
I saw God.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Kadri, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that—
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Kadri?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but What are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
8,000 credits. Ooh boy. Talk to Sarah.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon. He did. At the time, well. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people... I'm not saying you didn't really see anything. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. Well, Constellation's been... Barrett discovered the... It's a shame you... Oh, gosh. No. Until you arrive, there's still so much we don't... Well, right now, nothing's off the table. One thing Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Anything I can learn from. Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Stay safe, okay?
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else. Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Nice.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo. But I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I don't suppose you have a history of this. Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Remember, you're representing all of us.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing. You matter too. You've done something really significant. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data.
Watch the secret of the universe be a living fart of some sort.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history.
I just want to get to the shooty part.
So, after a long talk,
I mean, some of it's interesting. It's just
the second one was on Kazan.
Christ,
but
I'm
the first
fucking falling asleep.
Take care of yourself.
I need to get to the gun parts. Sandwich. Give me that.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Bathroom. Can't see myself in the mirror. I love when games do that. Which one is mine? Wow. A meeting room. This my room? It's nighttime now. What quests do I have? I have a house, I forgot.
I'll head to my crew position.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civil. There's something I can help. Yeah. You may think so, but... The answer's still no. I'm gonna need...
Fuck. Let's reload.
Ever run into spaces? Scumbags and scavengers.
Hey, this really is...
Like vultures, peeking away
There's
from
something I can...
the colony war. You'll find them scattering through
Yeah.
facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Yeah, I hope so. I try to be. I hear you. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. Could lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second.
You
All
don't
right,
see this.
make it quick, will you?
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir, and that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter, 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestar Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Have a good one.
What? Can't you see I'm... Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous. Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apollo. Look, if you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective?
Free money.
Private sector.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
I got the beans.
Hey there, new. Hope life is treating you well. Oh, no way. I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I certainly hope not. This is a... Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little... I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the... You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there... See you around.
Cool. And what's my next quest that I can do? Now, where is this embassy? The Freedom Collective, is that what they call it?
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the Nat. We need to talk to John Tuala in Mast.
No, I need to get to the embassy. To the left. This it?
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera!
Oh, no.
I can't believe it!
I think I understand.
Is it you? Is it real? Captain of the frontier?
Sir, bribery is a crime.
Then the day is truly blessed. But now that I know it's you, but I changed my routine.
Good day.
I know, right? And you can try to... Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretically. Either way, it's such... Hey, do you... What am I saying? You won't be...
During crew. Manage your crew. Review and change their assignment between your ships and outposts. Different crew have different skills which enhance your ship or outposts. Wow, his skills are ass. Oh, you're going to there. I need to find the Freedom Embassy. There it is.
File says you're a homesteader, that right?
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. You know, to pay our respects.
No.
Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, when it seems like
Welcome
only
to the Free
yesterday.
Star Embassy. Typical UC security. They try to bully us every chance they get and still manage to play the victim. I'll get this squared away with the folks down at the spaceport.
Ooh, I got money for that. What is the Free Star Embassy?
Don't you worry. I'll have our people go and fetch the representative.
I got double the money for doing that. Boy, am I happy. I love me some free money.
We need to move before the heat melts right through our spacesuits.
Please stand back. This unit is...
I really need to upgrade my graphics card. I hate this fucking unstable slight frame rate. RTX 2060 is aging. I can feel it every second I play this game.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't
Easy there, John. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the...
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UCO?
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm already joined the fucking security guards. I kind of regret that. Oh my. That is kind of cool to get into these really high jumps. But I really want to fight something already, man. This whole stream, I haven't fought a damn thing. I've just been going back and forth in this fucking city. This is worse than fucking previous Bethesda games, man. At least in Fallout, I get out into town and fucking Sanctuary. They're like, someone needs your help. Go help them. I'm like, okay. And then I go out. I kill some things. There's some monsters. There's some people. But this game is just...
Oh, I've always liked that statue.
Fuck.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
The fucking desperate loneliness of life. That's what they were trying to...
Contrary to what you...
I need money. What do you got for me?
Crime has slowed down since... Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps. Good. A restaurant over in the residential district. Caters to a very fancy clientele. It's the kind of place where forks come in different sizes, depending on the food. According to the patron, the ring is valuable, but if I had to guess, not for sentimental reasons. Normally, when someone loses a valuable keepsake, they're heartbroken. The way this guy was acting, it's almost as if he lost a wallet full of creds. Let me know if you have any questions.
What if I accidentally shot you? What would you do then? You'd be down with getting shot? Would it be cool with you if I shot you? God, the calluses on my hands fucking split and they hurt. I hate my life. Using my hands is currently pain. Why? Wait a minute.
One day, I'm gonna leave New
You're
Atlantis.
never leaving.
For good.
Oh, we left Sarah behind. Sarah! Be right back.
messenger here.
I return more powerful than ever.
You didn't hear this from me? Or those eclectic mercenaries?
I wish these fucking AI would not talk to me while I'm walking by. It's like a random person just tells you a random piece of information while you're walking on the street.
There is simply... I do hope you are enjoying your time.
A most unfortunate incident, complicated by the fact that both parties were inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time. So, it was surprising to see them at each other's throats. Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. His favorite menu item is the Saint, I believe. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered. I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly. Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine. You see where I'm going with this. But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. Thankfully, security stepped in before anyone got hurt. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
The Dawn's Roost represents the highest quality, from the ingredients to the decor. No expense is spared. Anyone who has sampled our offerings will assure you it is all worth it. I'm sorry, but the food is getting cold.
Shut up.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Pardon? Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that... Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario! 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter! It was supposed to be a romantic dinner, our last before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think
He had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off! Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it. He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return. I don't care. I'm not... That does sound reasonable. So long as you don't hand the ring over to Octavio. Your title... Fine. I may be extremely...
God, I wish pressing escape would just fucking take me out of the map instead of taking me to each higher version of the map. Just fucking... This game makes it very fucking frustrating to do simple things.
I don't care about evidence or data. Sometimes intuition and gut matters more.
No way. You...
The ship. Cool. Wish I could leave the fucking planet already. No, I got a million fucking side quests to do. And this hat, that hat is fucking racist. I'm telling you. That hat does not look right.
Officer? What can I do for you? Ah, perfect. Did you... Ugh. Really? I should have known this was a waste. Without saying names, there are some people in this city who treat us like that. But you know how it goes. Sometimes we Here, take...
So... Okay. What happens if I give him the ring?
Ah, if crime has slowed down. Ah, perfect. Did you... Excellent. You acquitted yourself. Here, take...
And that's it? Actually, no, I want the ring for myself. I'm going back.
Officer? Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back? Ugh. Without saying names, but you know how to... Here.
Does the ring do, actually? I just have the ring. Okay. That's cool, I guess.
I'm starting to run out of credit. Not right now. Take care.
I know your type. Freewheeling spaces.
Sorry, I turned it off before we left.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get off this fucking shit-ass planet. Time for me to have some actual fucking fun.
It's good to be back on board.
What's next on the agenda? Saving the world? Saving the galaxy? It's very quiet out in space. You would think there would be trumpets wherever you go.
Bro, this man does not understand how space works. Just kill him. There we go.
This is United Colonies Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
Finally, another planet. The hell? That dude's running. Ooh, the gravity's cool.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what is going to run? They're doing.
going to use the elevators or stairs to reach.
What do you mean there's no work?
I hate
Yeah, do you have any
Stay
idea
away
how far
from the
we've traveled?
sixth circle unless you're a minor.
How much money we
Or at
spent?
least don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
We were told there were jobs.
Just because the governor's office is right out there.
Okay. Hello.
Keep it simple or keep to yourself. And he ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea. Sounds about right, yeah. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian.
He has a tab, and you don't know.
It's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money... Come on. Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. And maybe he's not. Yeah. I hear you. Don't get ahead of you. That's enough. Let me confirm the amount. Last time he was here, Moera kept yelling about the Lady of Love. Singing songs. I like it.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine.
So I lost money. Fuck this game.
Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride
Shut
back
up.
home.
Hate losing out on
Planes
fucking
can
money
get
for a
pretty
shitty
glum
dumbass quest in a shitty fucking game. Where there hasn't been any fucking killing
Take
yet.
care of your shit. Could end up costing you otherwise.
Shut up. Go fucking take a bath over there. Fucking Martian. Back to the ship. Holy shit. What was that? Nothing? Okay. That's cool. I wish the ship was called the Nostromo. Would have been cool.
Give the word and we'll get underway.
Oh my god! I'm literally...
Space. The blackest sea. Where shall we swim to next, oh wise and formidable captain?
Going to fucking Venus. We're going to the fucking sun, apparently. Where are we going? What's this? Titan.
Hello, what do we have here? See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No, no other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently. No, but I think I see there's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure... Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away. Oh, great serpent, bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps. That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
I love water. I do like the idea of like stealth ship fucking space travel, like lowering down the systems just to like sneak on by, because I guess just the more power using, the more like ability of you being detected by other ships that are out to get you or some shit. But I don't really like the space combat so far in the game from last time I played this, so I do want to stay away from that till I can like learn to make a better ship. We're almost there. So close. What am I doing? Oh no.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers. ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much. Well, if you want to take a look, just remember, we need to...
Yeah, bored. Oh.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay.
Dang.
It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
There was a button to let me scan things. How do I do that again? Not I, not L, not K. Unless I'm thinking of No Man's Sky. Infinity. Christ, what is happening?
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Enemy neutralized.
Give me all that food.
Stand by.
That was an ecliptic mercenary. What are they doing here? Scavenging a star yard is a bit low end for them.
I don't care. I want food.
Open fire!
Need to focus.
I'm going to end you!
Got him!
Fuck! Well, that's my first death. That was not good. I'm back here. Yo, this is bullshit.
You have anything valuable? I could have sworn... Ah, never mind.
Concentrate.
they doing here? Scavenging a star yard is a bit low end for them. Not gonna last much longer. Or another point for our side. Something is out there.
Whew. Just wondering where my water was. It's right next to me the whole time. I'm going insane.
Find anything useful?
No, not yet. Maybe. We'll know soon enough. Ooh. Weapons of mass destruction. Can I get a mini nuke?
it?
I did not.
You've got nothing.
These AI are so dumb.
Not another one for me. Oh, I'm hit. You picked the wrong day to piss me off.
Oh, okay. All right. Where are you? You brought this on yourself. Hmm. Industrial workbench and a research cloud? Kinda surprised.
Ah, I see what you've put together there. Clever. Very clever.
I don't know what I built, but I built something.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
He's almost daring the spacers to come after him. It's actually not a bad plan. Much better when it's destroying one of their ships than fighting them all at once.
I do have new stuff, huh? Trying to get to the inventory. It's not working. Cool. Game broke. Hello? Why am I always over and fucking cumbered, man?
What are you doing? This still has some value, you know.
No. surprised I didn't level up from that.
Yes, my captain?
Ooh, I'm tired. I think personally, I'm gonna end the stream here for tonight. I got to do some combat. I did a lot of fucking side quests that seemingly went kind of nowhere in some spots, but that's fine. Let's just get out of here. But yeah, that's it for the night, everyone. Christ. All that dialogue. That put me to sleep, no lie. If I have to sit through another planet of fucking people's bitching and problems for dialogue on, oh, my ring got stolen by my ex-fiance. Who gives a shit? I want to fucking discover the secrets of the universe by blasting a fucking space pirate's balls off. Like, come on, man. I was at least enjoying that section I got put into, but I noticed the enemies were a lot higher level than me. They're a little weird, which I'm guessing I was supposed to be doing other stuff first, I think, but I don't know. So, yeah. But if you guys like the live stream / live recording of this session of me playing Starfield, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. And everyone have a good night. Good night. Good night.